What is going on? I'm zmot. It is the Tides of Heroes. We've got code zmot over there in that shop. We're going to jump in and I am going to show you an absolute beast base. This is the base you want to copy. I will move something out of the way. I designed it completely 1000% by myself. It is the best base at the second. There is the grid in case you want to copy it. I will also temporarily move that out of the way so you can see that shock mine and green mine, and I'll move that out of the way so you can see that shock mine. Very, very good base, as you can tell. As soon as I set it up, just 5 straight wins, and as always, when you get 5 straight wins, you don't stop playing, but we're gonna get going right now. I am still using Scorchers and Warriors 2 and 6. Don't know if that's the optimal combo. I've not been playing enough to get the perfect hits yet, but have made a couple slight changes. Now we see if we fall out of 17 right here. We are just going to drop one Scorcher that side, one of you over here, and this is the important detail right here. Notice that we've got Brick and her cluster grenade loaded. That cluster grenade is fantastic at clearing shock mines. I'm getting some damage out of it, yes, definitely, but more often than not, I think I'm killing all of my warriors using it, and now that my warriors are all dead, probably should not have used any warriors on this base because they're all gone. So little bit of improvements definitely required, and Brick missed all of the shock mines, managed to hit that one that time, and now we're just going to keep pumping these things out, hoping to get 2 shots from the flamethrower, getting that down. Now they're all going to turn towards that right-hand side, and that shock mine that's hidden behind that machine gun, that's the important target here. I don't even care if I hit the engine room or not, but that just saved us essentially 8 seconds. So if you're thinking about whether to use battle orders or cluster grenade, that is my reasoning. And now that shock mine right there is going to totally and utterly disrupt my attack. But we've got 2 more coming in behind, and 244 is a decent time, especially with this base. And Admiral Bug coming in hot. It is going to be very close, but looky at those 2 shock mines. So critical. And this is a very, very good time that Admiral Bug is about to pull off. But we are going to pick up the win simply by having that building health. And I am one of the very, very few people that I've seen that has that negative 10% building damage. And that was just a mistake on my part. Because we could have, I don't know what I could have gone otherwise, but maybe it's not a mistake. Not having flares, I guess that's how you can tell if someone has flares or not. If they don't have tanks and they don't have flares, they've got that negative node. So at the second, I am saving for 5 engine rooms. I was saving for 5 last night, and then I had a few adult beverages and went back and got green mines. And before I go too far, let's just pause right there. Those of you who have been with the channel for a little bit know gosh darn full well that I did not design this base. Shout out to Kron Howard, who has very, very similar tech to me. Slightly different. He's got the 30% troop health. I've got the troop damage. Also, his DPI looks very strange. That tiny little 17 in the quarter. His name I don't know what's going on. He's clearly on a different size device than I am. And he told me last night that I should have pushed because I could have made it to 18, and it looks like he was right, but bedtime was calling my name. So whatever, we will keep going right now, and I will show you some replays against this. There have been, you know what, let's do that first. Let's show some replays first. There have been some fizzles, and generally speaking, if you can make people get less than 240 and you have Scorchers, which I assume you all do, you can do pretty well. So, Squiggles McRainbow, 152, 238, 240. Fu Manchu just gave up and quit. That wasn't that he wasn't going to clear me, but just I cleared him so fast that he gave up. Rookie with a 158. So Admiral Bug's time was on par with General Grant and slightly slower than 6th, but just eking out the win there. So I think my fastest time is like see, I'm getting around 244 consistently, and that's with those warriors. Like, if we watch my replay here, I definitely should not be using warriors or maybe I shouldn't be using them that early, anyways. Also, that mortar right there is letting our troops split, so this base is not a good one. Anytime that you can end up having your troops attacking 3 engine rooms at once, which we essentially have, bad base. So actually, we've almost got 4 engine rooms being attacked at the same time because that Scorcher up there was just clearing all of the defenses. So this is not a very good base, Admiral Bug, if you're out there. I think Admiral Bug is a player off of Telegram, I do believe. Anyways, warriors not lasting. Actually, I meant to show you some replays. Let's see just how much the most struggling player had. Was that a 152? Let's see what the Rainbow had to do. Players, by the way, there have been a couple attacks with Rifle Zuka that have been very, very good, but you have to have flares, I feel like, to do that. Did Rainbow just not deploy troops for a long time? Oh, there we go. Bringing out the warriors and the flare. There's going to be a shock mine in there they're about to hit, which is definitely helpful. And then that extra shock mine that was in behind there. I don't believe they're... You know what? Second wind. I've seen second wind with warriors a whole bunch of late. And then this side with the Rifle Zuka. So... the Rifle Zuka at the bottom, it works great, but that Flotsam also works very, very good here, and they didn't even need to explode. So lots and lots of good value out of that. That is what that Flotsam down there is doing, and I definitely regretted getting that Flotsam, seeing more people with the microwaver, but this base definitely brings that Flotsam back to the forefront. So super stoked on that. Do copy this base. You can use it if you don't have that extra mortar node. You can use it if you don't have those green mines. Definitely something that helps, but not required. Most of you probably have mortars, and there's a copy of that base right there. And because we have Scorchers, we don't even care. I am going to go to more full dumb mode. We're just going to go bang, bang, and then just all of this stuff over here. Can we drop brick? You know what? I'm just going to drop brick over here too, because I think we can be faster with no warriors, but we're going to have lower GBE, so maybe even just letting those warriors do a tiny bit of damage is going to be better. I'm very, very curious to see how this plays out. Learning in front of your very, very eyes, and brick is going to walk on that boom mine. Barely staying alive, only getting one shot out. That was less than good. This stuff down here we don't even care about, and the fact that we don't have flares means we could force quit right now if we really wanted to mess with our opponent, because we can't throw flares, we can't throw smokes, we can't throw med kits, we can't throw artillery or barrage or second winds or anything else. So that is why some people are force quitting at this point, because you can't influence the attack. You're just leaving it to full automated mode. And now we've got one of the shock mines cleared, and then that final shock mine right there is going to be the crux of this attack. We just need only one of our Scorchers to hit it, and we're going to get our slowest time yet simply by not bringing warriors. Warriors would have hit that boom mine, would have kept brick alive, and we're going to lose to someone, but at least they've got a top 50 trophy, I suppose. Car 7, what did you bring to the table? A 239. See, like I said, 240 should have been a win, but brick dying early, breaking our win streak. So definitely do throw this base out there. It will make your attacks better, and I can't believe that I completely and utterly designed the base all by myself. So yeah, that is all for this video, keeping it super simple. There is my tech tree in case you're curious what it has, and talking to a couple people and reading some previous chats, players with boom mines are slightly higher, and they definitely will help you by a couple seconds, but whether it's not the same level as going and getting building health. Building health adds like 10 seconds to everyone's attacks. So if you're on the fence for whatever reason, do get the building health. Also, I have skipped Riflemen because I don't have Kevy Kavan, but Riflemen definitely are something that you should consider if you have Kavan, because it just makes your second wins that much stronger. Even if you're not using them, there's going to be some extra slots from Kavan bringing back Warriors. My alternate account did get into gold yesterday using Warriors, so hooray. Anyways, we're going to leave it there. Don't want to get too long in the tooth. Code zmot in that shop. Tides of Heroes in from the shadow of Hero Mountain. I shall talk to you soon. Thanks for coming in.